Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Scorpio August 23, 2024. With different drives vying for your attention today, it may be better to sit a little longer with your new ideas or conclusions. You can feel in limbo and a bit drained. You may need to make adjustments if you sense that there's something off with a plan, but consider that today's transits can leave you more sensitive to imbalances than usual. It may be that you need some rest or special attention to overlooked needs to restore your vitality. If emotions and reactions seem to be inappropriate for the situation, it's time to look within. Processing or digesting can be useful and good for you right now. Before rushing forward, aim to attend to your priorities. Later today, the moon moves into your career and reputation sector, and your emotional focus can be on issues of responsibility, performance, and integrity. Sharp and dramatic news likely popped up in recent days. This is because the mighty Sun, our great luminary, was in a cosmic war with electric Uranus, who is cranky and rebellious. This link ties your solar house of money with your solar house of friendships. If, for some reason, you lent money to someone that you know, you could find that they'll never pay you back, which could end up making you and your partner furious. This could even end the relationship altogether. If someone asks for a favor at this time, politely decline. More attention should begin to come your way. Co-workers, clients, and other professional connections will pay more attention to you when the moon enters Aries. The lunar energy will help you glow. Everything that you have done or accomplished is subject to come up during this lunation. Since there will be an intense undertone, you may feel some of this attention is out of your control. What people say or think about your career path is not up to you. Let go of your need for control to enjoy whatever attention you receive. The disappointment you feel from conflict is connected with your desire to see people get along. How strong is that desire? Will it take you out of yourself and make your moods vacillate based on how things are going over there? To counteract this negative tendency, make the following foods a regular part of your diet: fresh papaya and an herb tea called purple loosestrife. This, along with regular exercise, will reduce the destructive impulse to help others before you help yourself. Are you really ready to fight body and soul to gain victory? If yes, you are certainly in phase with today's vibrations, because you are going to be able to realize a project that you hold dear or create a lasting relationship, notably in your private life. Professional realizations will come a little later and will depend on your ability to be autonomous. Although today's stars might seem to be sending mixed messages, balancing them should not be too difficult. On one hand, during the heart of the workweek, today's adventurous lunar vibes and their alignment with Saturn are fueling a sense of wanderlust, curiosity, and adventure, while also calling for serious consideration. Concurrently, with the stars aligned on both income and career fronts, it's essential to keep your financial and professional goals in mind. However, since the planets involved are in retrograde motion on both fronts, there is no urgency, which allows you to find a balance between work and play effectively. While separating from their friendly aspect last week, there is still a strong bond between Venus, the planet of love, in her last full week in your communication sector, and the dwarf planet Ceres, in her final days in retrograde motion in your relationship sector. With Pluto returning to your relationship sector in 12 days, Venus' mission to give your heart and your relationships a voice is more important than ever. Our eyes in the sky. Don't overthink it. Sometimes, when we feel stuck, we spend too much time analyzing every detail, trying to map out the perfect plan. But, let's face it, life doesn't always work that way. Sometimes, the best thing you can do is take a leap of faith. Picture yourself standing on the edge, uncertain of what's next, but knowing that staying where you are isn't an option. Imagine the courage it takes to jump forward, even if you're not entirely sure where you'll land. Theta the kind of bold, confident energy this Aries moon is all about. When you trust yourself your instincts, your abilities, your inner wisdom you're far more likely to land on your feet. And when you do, those moments of success and joy will feel even more exhilarating because you dared to take that leap. But here's the thing, with all this passion and drive, balance is key. It's easy to get swept up in the excitement, to feel invincible as you charge ahead, but remember that even the brightest flames need to be tended carefully. While it's amazing to feel so alive and ready to take on the world, be mindful of how much you're taking on. Passion is powerful, but it can lead to burnout if you're not careful. Have you ever been so energized by a new idea or project that you ended up stretching yourself too thin? It's important to pace yourself, to check in with your own needs, and to make sure you're not overloading your plate. The universe sometimes has a way of testing us, throwing challenges in our path just to see how we handle them. Maybe you're someone who seems to be working against you, or perhaps a situation arises that throws you off balance. Whatever the challenge, it's essential to approach it with grace and calm. These obstacles here to derail opportunities for growth and learning. Think of them as stepping stones on your journey. Each challenge you overcome strengthens your resolve and teaches you something valuable, even if it doesn't seem that way in the moment. If you find yourself facing resistance, pause. Take a deep breath and assess the situation. Is this a challenge you need to confront head-on, or is it something you can navigate around? Not every battle needs to be fought directly. Sometimes, the best approach is to find a creative way to move forward without getting tangled in unnecessary conflict. Staying focused on your path and not letting minor distractions pull you off course is crucial. Have you ever looked back on a difficult experience and realized that it actually helped you grow? Sometimes, those obstacles that seem so frustrating at first end up being blessings in disguise. And here's a little word of caution. Be mindful of how you're interacting with others during this time. The fiery energy of Aries can sometimes lead to impulsive actions or a desire to show off. It's natural to feel confident and bold right now, but remember to stay grounded. Confidence is wonderful, but humility is equally important. If you're in a position of power or influence, resist the temptation to misuse that power. True strength comes from acting with integrity, and people will respect you more for your honesty and your willingness to admit when you're wrong. Have you ever noticed that showing vulnerability can actually deepen your connections with others? Sometimes, admitting that we don't have all the answers or that we made a mistake can open the door to greater understanding and respect. Those moments of authenticity that bring us closer together. That remind us we're all human, and that create lasting bonds. So, if you find yourself in a position where you need to admit a mistake or show a bit of vulnerability, embrace it. You might be surprised at how much stronger your relationships become as a result. In the end, this Aries moon energy is all about forward momentum, but it's also about being smart with that momentum. It's about knowing when to leap and when to pause, when to push forward and when to reflect.